This is my good buddy, Dr. Bob Sheppard. And Bob and I have been friends for at least 30 years, and Bob's been hunting deer with a bow for at least that long. And one thing I like about Bob, Bob is a real researcher. If there's a lug on a tire that can either be too tight or too loose, Bob will fiddle with it till he's got it just where it's supposed to be. Now, me, I just tighten it up and go on, but that's Bob's, I'm glad that doctors are that precise. Bob, in all your years of hunting from 1,000 different tree stands, what tree stand do you like best and why?
Oh, wow. Talking about making everybody mad. Well, I do what I would not recommend to any of you, and that is I use a homemade tree stand. Do not do that. Now, because I'm picky about the details and I'm careful, I have a stand that is kind of a sling type stand. It looks like a painter's seat where you sit in the stand, kind of made out of nylon webbing, and you're facing the tree. The reason that I like that kind of stand is simply because it allows me to go out, put in steps, and go up a tree, come down, leave, and nobody ever be able to know that I've hunted there before.
All right, Bob, you're hanging off that painter's chair. How do you ever get steady enough to make a shot?
Well, it takes some experience. There actually was a manufacturer a few years ago who took this design and ran with it. And we sold, I guess he sold on my behalf, because of me and my experience with it as the innovator. He probably sold a few hundred of these stands. I'd say 8 out of the 10 people who bought them brought them back and just said, "This is crazy. I can't hunt with this." So it really has a steep learning curve in learning how to get up the tree, and then, like you say, get yourself in a stable feeling position once you get up there. But I don't know, it just the first time I climbed the tree and sat down in the thing, it was just, that's it. That's what I needed.
What do you like about that kind of stand as opposed to a fixed stand or a portable stand or lock-on type stand?
Two things. One is it's the most comfortable stand I've ever sat in. It has nylon webbing encasing you on all sides, including your back, so you could suddenly become completely unconscious and you don't go anywhere. You're just sitting there. You don't need a technically a safety harness because it is a safety harness. It's made out of the same material like seatbelt webbing that a harness would be made out of. The second thing about it is that it's incredibly maneuverable. In other words, just simply by straightening my knees and therefore coming to an upright position and then bending one knee, I can swing halfway around the tree in one direction, bend the other knee, and I can swing the other direction, so that literally I can shoot 360 degrees with a minimum of movement.
But now you do wear a safety harness when you're in this stand, right?
I use a double safety harness in addition to my stand. Yes.
Okay. All right.